Welcome, welcome to Simple Steps to Peace. My name is Jeff Hicks. I'm an explorer to some, a guide to others, a guide to feeling the peace in this moment. And today, I'm going to investigate beliefs. There was this guy back in the 1600s, Anthony Collins, his name was. He said, "Hey, no man's belief will save me except my own." Beliefs are the bedrock, the very basis that we grow, build our day-to-day living upon. If we don't believe that something is possible, then of course we don't live it. I'd like to tell you a story. This gal named Sin, she believed she was a writer. And she wrote. When she started, it wasn't very good, but she believed she was a writer. And Sin wrote. And once she had many pages of writing, she found like-minded people who also believed that they were writers, and they believed that Sin was a writer too. So Sin and those other writers got together in what they called a critique group. Napoleon Hill kind of called it a mastermind. It's where folks got together and looked at each other's work and gave feedback and support and ideas for the future. Sin was attended these critique groups, I think every other week for a couple of years, until she had a finished novel. She shopped that novel with romance publishers, and the story was purchased. She couldn't have done it if she didn't believe that she was a writer. And she couldn't have done it if she didn't examine that belief, asking, I believe I'm a writer, but am I writing? And whenever she asked the question, the answer is yes. And so she got the feedback, yes, I'm a writer. I am writing. And then she found like-minded people, other writers who believed they were writers and believed that Sin was a writer. And Sin then became, through a lot of hard work, but with a bedrock belief, Sin became a published author. So we're examining belief. If you believe that something is not possible, even though you might know in your heart that is what you desire, if your belief does not give you the basis for living that desire, it's not serving you. So, how do we examine beliefs? We pause. We get a reminder. Oh, I'm believing something here. Is it true? Let's start with some simple ones. I believe I've got to have a cup of coffee in the morning before I can do anything. What would it cost to challenge that belief? You might find something different. You might have a belief, oh, I'm not someone who can do that. They may be able to do that, but I can't. Is it time to question that belief? Time to know that if someone else can do this thing, then there is no reason that I cannot do this thing. You might have a belief around the amount of food that you eat each day. You might have a belief around relationships. They are that. You might receive someone else's belief about what is possible for you. I invite you to notice the beliefs that you have created as your base of living, and question them. Is it true? And notice the answer that you get back. Now, why is this important? It's important because we cannot find peace if we don't believe it's possible. If we are believing that peace is out there somewhere and that we've got to do certain things and get certain things, then the peace that is in, around, and throughout all will be covered up by a belief about something different. So here, let's right now do what I like to call the simultaneous peace. It's the peace that is in, around, and throughout all. We don't have to go somewhere to get it. We don't have to do certain things or get certain things. All we have to do is know that we are stepping into this peace now. This peace doesn't have a boundary. If you feel a boundary, it's a belief. Let it go. If something can't be included in the peace, that's a belief. Let that belief go. Just know this peace in this moment. Now. I do hope this simple step to peace, questioning your beliefs, has served you. I invite you to subscribe to this channel. Share this with your friends. When you know that your belief is pointing you somewhere other than the peace that is in, around, and throughout, I invite you to come back and do the simple steps to the simultaneous peace. Now, it's good to be with you, and I will talk with you tomorrow.